do a little click recording. All right. Finding your seat. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to yoga. Welcome to our Friday yoga. And we're going to just spend a little time today finding our natural glow. Yoga helps us to find our natural glow. So one of the ways that we tend to do that is, through beauty products, and there's a myriad, it's $1 billion industry of this will make you look younger, this will help you look younger, or surgery, or we can lift this, and all of that. And we have the most effective tools at our disposal. They are free. They are with us 24/7. And we can tap into those and find our natural glow. And there's two main things that help us to find just our natural glow. That glow that when you look at somebody that's just content and happy, that look. The first one is a smile. So just putting a smile on our face and practicing smiling, even if we don't feel like it, sometimes just turning the corners up. There's been scientific evidence that shows that it increases the endorphins in your brain, the feel-good hormones in your brain when you just turn the corners of your mouth up. And the second one is just finding contentment, just shedding the worry, which we are so good at, and surrendering just to knowing that this too shall pass, that all will be taken care of. And this practice helps us to do that. And the more we do it, the more it's more automatic that we say, okay, can I do something about this? If you can, you take steps. If there's nothing you can do about it, you surrender. It's like sort of that game where you fall back into somebody and trust that they're going to catch you. And it's hard for us to do that because we want to have that. We don't want to surrender. We want to have that control. But in the end, we almost never have control of anything. All we have is anxiety because we want control. So dropping the control, bringing a smile to your face. And so we're going to make some funny faces today and help to get our little natural glow up here going on. And again, simple things that we can do too. All right. So find your chair, sit up nice and tall. We're going to start with 3 lions breaths. So it's a big breath in, and then we're going to stick our tongue out and exhale with our tongue out. I think we've all done this before, right? Let's just take a couple cleansing breaths before we begin. Arrive in our space. Yeah, just soften the eyes. Don't quite close them, but just soften the eyes. Palms up on your lap. And just begin this hour to be present right here. Need not think of anything else for the next hour. Good. And let's take a breath in through the nose and just let it go through the mouth with a big sigh. Feel the shoulders relax, face relax, maybe a little smile on the face. Breath in and let it go. Another breath in. This time we're going to open our mouth, stick at our tongue. Let that breath out. Yeah. Exhale breath gets rid of 90% of our toxins. Breath in. Open the mouth, stick out the tongue. And let's relax. Good. All right, we're going to be playful again today. We're going to do Brahmari breath. So Brahmari breath is a breath, a pranayama that can help us get rid of that anxiety. If we're having anxiety or worry, right? And it's kind of fun. And this is kind of fun to do with your kids or your grandkids or your friends or people around you. And you'll see that they'll probably look at you and just start laughing, right? So we could do it one of 2 ways, but we're going to do the full Brahmari with our hands on our face, right? So if you have glasses like me, we can work around that. Or if not, you can slip them off if you can still see the screen. Yeah, but we're just going to start with our hands. We're going to put our pinky fingers on our chin and then our ring fingers underneath our nose. And then our middle fingers just resting on either side of your nose. And then wherever the pointer fingers land, maybe your eyebrows, maybe your forehead. So we're like putting a little mask on here. Your thumbs, which are sticking out here, are going to rest on that little half moon shaped cartilage that when you press it, you'll close your ears. And so basically we're going to just be taking big breath in and out. So find your little face mask here, your Brahmari face mask. Your thumbs are just gently resting. And then as you breathe in, we're going to take a breath in. And as you breathe out, lips are closed and we're going to hum. Making the sound like a bee. Now we're going to do a couple. Relax your arms here. And if it's uncomfortable to be here, you can just bring your fingertips to your ear, that ear cartilage. Because the next time we're going to take a couple of breaths in here. I'm going to take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, you're going to press in and out on your ears. So you're going to open and close your ears as you're humming it out. So take a breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to hum and press your thumbs in and out. Right. So you're pressing that cartilage in and out as you hum out. All right. Let's close our eyes and just do 3 more. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, hum. As those thumbs are pressing the ears open and closed. Extend the exhale as long as you can. Relax the breath. Breathe in as deeply as you can. And hum it out. And relax. And one more. Breath in. And breathe out as you press those thumbs in and out. Try to extend the exhale breath as long as you can. Keeping the eyes closed. Float your hands down onto your lap. Return to your natural breath. Notice any effects of that breath. Maybe you feel a little more energy in your head. Yeah, maybe you feel a little calmer. Maybe you feel a little more energized. Little smile on the face. Good. All right. Let's take a breath in through the nose. And breathe out slowly through the nose. Feel the shoulders relax. Good. And then when you're ready, gently just slit your eyes open, flutter your eyes open. Yeah. So you see little children doing that all the time when they start to get really stressed or they're in an argument, with their friends. What do? Right? They're this like just taking everything out of their life and they're coming right into the present moment inside. Yeah, so that can help us get rid of anxiety, and it's also fun and it's funny. Yeah. All right. So again, attending to our little glow here, we're going to bring your fingertips onto the top of your head. So your skin is an organ, and let's just start to move the skin around on our head. Yeah, just keep moving it around. Our skin is I think it's our largest organ, actually. We don't think of our skin as an organ. Yeah, so just try to feel the skin on your skull, like moving it around a little bit. Good. And then bringing your palm to the side of your head, start to massage either side, right or left side. Yeah, good. And then switch it over to the other side and just try to move that skin around on your skull. Yeah. And then bringing both arms up and then just interlacing comfortably your hands behind your head. And push your head into your hands and your hands into your head. Yeah, try to draw your chin back as you're pressing your forehead forward. Your head forward. Good. And then relax and just sort of move the skin of the back of your skull around. Yeah. Good. And then taking your fingers now and just bringing them to the center of your forehead and just gently brushing the forehead. Yeah. From the middle to the outside a couple times. And then taking your peace fingers to your temples. And again, if you have glasses like me, you can either take them off or you can work around the sides of your glasses, just massaging your temples in a little circle. Yeah, and then reverse the circle, go opposite directions. Good. And now taking your thumb and your pointer finger to the inside of your eyebrows. It's almost like you have eyebrow pencil on your fingers. And then just gently press in as you draw a line. Yeah, along your eyebrows. We're getting at the top of that eye socket here. Yeah. In the center of those eyebrows is our third eye. That's our intuition. Okay. All right, and let's relax our hands down here for just a bit. Good. And we're going to just keep our head straight. We're going to lift our eyeballs up towards the sky. Nothing else is moving but your eyeballs. And then look down, drop your eyes down. And then look up again, a little higher. And look down. Look forward, look over to the right. Your head is not moving. Forward and over to the left. Forward, over to the right. Forward, over to the left. Forward. And then we're going to make clockwise circles with our eyes. Again, this one is hard not to move the head, but you're just moving your eyeballs in a circular pattern. And then reverse, go counterclockwise. Just your eyes. Yeah, nice and relaxed and slow. Good. Nice. Good. All right. We're going to take our peace fingers here again. And now we're going to go from the bridge of our nose, underneath, around our sinuses and out. And again, just a couple times. And again. Now we're going to take our fingers, our three fingers, and we're going to pinch our cheeks. So, you know, when you watch those movies, the older movies, it's like that's what women did, right, for makeup. They just pinched their cheeks before their boyfriend came over. This is how they got blush. Because all this stuff gets the blood, those little blood vessels that are at skin, just skin deep, to get blood in them. Yeah. And then taking your fingers and just gently massaging your cheeks. Maybe forward, out. Good. And just moving around. And bringing a smile to the face. Good. And then taking your earlobes and just pulling it on your earlobes. And then taking the backs of your ears and pulling your ears back. And then up. And then grabbing the back of the cartilage of your ears and just rotating your whole ear around in circles. And reverse, opposite direction. And then relaxing your hands back down onto your lap, palms down or up, lips are closed. We're going to rock, just draw the jaw, low jaw side to side. I told you we'd be making funny faces. And then relaxing the jaw and opening the mouth as wide as is comfortable. And close. And open wide. And close. And open wide and close. Now we're going to open our mouth slightly. We're going to stretch the skin of our lips over our teeth like that. And then smile. and make an O. And smile and O. And relax. And finally, we're going to do a kiss and a big smile. And a kiss and a big smile. Kiss, smile, kiss, and smile, and relax. And taking our fingers now and just brushing our throat from under our chin. You can lift your chin up slightly and just nicely brush from the jawline down the throat. Nice. And relax. Hands up on our lap. Let's just float our eyes closed here and just notice how the face and the head feel. Maybe again, you feel a little bit more enlivened in our head area, maybe a little more tingling. Yeah, and maybe you don't feel any difference, and just know that this is so good for us. Now we can keep our eyes closed here. Take a breath in. As you exhale, just drop your chin towards your chest. Reach your shoulders back. Let's do a couple head circles for our neck. So slowly rolling the head to one side as you breathe in. And bring it gently back. Over to the other side. And forward. And just keep doing that nice slow rotation with the head. Relaxing those neck muscles. Yeah, back of the head as well. And then at some point pause, and we're going to reverse and go the other way, opposite direction. Nice and slow. And one more. Extension comes to chest. Pause, press down into your feet, float your head up. Good. Relax your arms down alongside your body, and let's just do little shoulder pumps. Yeah. The beauty of this practice is that it gets all of our joints, and it just gets our body, our prana energy moving from the biggest blood vessels and arteries to the smallest little capillaries in our body. Good. And then maybe do a couple circles, slow circles with the shoulders. Inhaling as you go up, following, always matching that breath to movement. Good. And then reverse, other way. Relax the arms now, relax the shoulders. On an inhale, float the arms just halfway up, nice relaxed arms here. Let's cross our wrists, bring our palms in towards each other and interlace our hands. Good. So the arms are about shoulder height, if that's comfortable for you. If not, just bring them wherever they're comfortable. And then on an inhale breath, we're going to stretch the shoulders forward and reach those fists forward, feeling that really great stretch in the upper back. And exhale, glide your shoulders back. And inhale, stretch those hands forward and stretch them back. And one more, stretch forward and back. And then unlace the hands, slowly unfold, and see if you can land in just a cactus pose here. Nice tall spine, palms are forward. Let's stretch the fingers wide and then curl them in and squeeze the fist gently and open. Maybe reach those upper arms back just a little bit and close and open. Stretch the fingers as wide as you can. You can even wiggle the fingers, just getting some movement into all those little joints. Don't forget the thumb, to wiggle the thumb too. Yeah, good. And then wave hello. Hello, everybody. Congratulations for being here today. Yeah, and then relax and let the arms float down. Good. And again, roll it out. All right, scooting a little forward in our chair. We're gonna make our way up to a stand in a bit here. And then just spreading the legs out just a little bit wider apart. Here's an awesome for our glow, our natural glow. anytime we can get our head down below our heart, right? And get the blood pumping into our head, right? Because all day long, gravity is pulling everything down, right? So take a nice breath in, nice tall spine. And as you exhale, just simply drop your body forward to wherever it's comfortable. Yeah, maybe some of us, we're just warming up. So you want to just take it slow. Make sure that your back is not, there's no strain in the back. I like to bring my elbows onto my thighs. And if it's comfortable with you, just drop your head down. The hands on arms are just relaxed. So you're coming into this seated forward fold. And we're going to remain here for a few breaths. Yeah, and if you're feeling uncomfortable, if there's too much pressure in the head or in the eyes, you can just lift the head up till you don't feel that really intense pressure. Yeah, but just find a way to be comfortable here in this forward fold. And relax, bring that smile back to your face. Yeah, so anytime you can do this during the course of your day, and it doesn't need to be much, just find a comfortable way to be with your head down. Good. And then we're going to slide your palms back onto your thighs. Good. Press down into your feet, press into your hands, keep your head down, and just bring the body, float it back up. Once the body's up, then you can lift the head. Yeah, and we'll relax. Good. Smile back on the face. Yeah. I should have had you take a before picture and an after picture. So many times I do a yoga and heel toe your feet back to hip distance apart. When I do yoga retreats and we all meet on Zoom and everybody can see everybody's faces. And 3 days later at the end of the retreat, everybody looks completely different. Day one, there's that, you can see stress. And day 3, everybody's just content and has this little smile on their face. So we have that ability to do that. It's just all about the mind, getting that mind to just recalibrate. Okay, so feel free to remain in your chair. You can slide your heels back, bend forward just slightly, press into your heels. Let's all meet in a stand. Come to the back of your chair. Yeah, good. I'm going to slide mine out of the way so you can see me. And we've been sitting for a little bit now, so let's just slowly move and shake out all the stiffness that might have kicked up. At our beautiful age, we have so much more wisdom, right? But our body is a little bit less likely to go from one thing to another as quick as we would like it to sometimes. Yeah, just being aware of that, embracing that, that's okay. And having these little tools, let's wiggle the hips. Good. All right. So we're going to come into, again, getting some nice breath going. That'll get the blood flow, going. So conductor pose. So feet hip distance apart. Mountain pose actually is a great way to get the blood flow happening. Good. We're going to soften the knees. And we're going to breathe in. As we breathe in, we're going to bring our arms forward. And then we're going to breathe in more as they float out. Arms are relaxed. And then we're going to breathe in even more as we lift the arms. And then on our exhale breath, we're just going to let the body flop forward. All right. And we're going to do that in a little bit faster motion here, right? So soft knees. Inhale. Inhale more and even more. And exhale, inhale, in, exhale, in, exhale, in, exhale. 2 more. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In, give it your all, and exhale, and relax. Good. Great way to get a bunch of oxygen into your body. And again, 90% of our toxins are exhaled through our exhale breath. So if we want to keep our body in a more healthy homeostasis, deep breath, especially on the exhale breath. Yeah, good. Feet about a little bit wider than hip distance apart now, softening the knees. Good. And we're going to rock our side to side. Again, big breath, inhaling and ha, exhale. In, ha, exhale. In. You can lift the heels up as you go to the opposite side if you like, but everything is soft. You're tapping your back with that back arm as it goes back. Just getting this nice little movement in our spine and our opening up our hips here. Good. One more. And relax. Good. Keeping those feet where they are, keeping the knees soft. We're going to inhale and reach the arms forward and up, straightening the knees as we look up. Again, arms are just nice and relaxed. And as you exhale, you're going to just bow forward. Again, just flopping your body forward. Let the arms just hang down. If that's too much on your back, palms on your thighs. Good. Looking, bringing the crown of the head down. If that's too much pressure, lifting the head slightly. And find your breath here in this forward fold. If your arms are hanging forward like a rag doll, you can just bring them into little circles if you'd like, or side to side if you'd like. Yeah, just relaxing, and feeling and imagining all of that oxygenated blood just pumping through your brain, into your face, your whole head. Yeah. And then bringing your hands to your thighs. If your arms are down, keep your head where it is. Start to crawl your hands up your thighs, press into your feet to also float up into your toes. And then once the chest comes up, shoulders and then head. Yeah, good. Let's inhale and circle sweep out and up. Take big breath in and exhale, hands to heart. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, back and up. And exhale, hands to heart. All right, let's bring our feet back to hip distance apart. Yeah, toes are forward. Let's look down at our feet. Now, sometimes our mind feels like our feet are forward and they may be on a little angle. And when our feet are on an angle, our whole legs are on an angle, including our hip joints are rotated out. Yeah. So if it's comfortable, just try to become into the habit of making sure that the toes are forward. Yeah. Even when you're walking, heel toe forward. Yeah. Good. And if that's not comfortable for you, that's okay. Just wherever it's comfortable. Okay. We're going to come into a little sun salutation here since the sun came back out for us. Hands into our heart prayer here. Good. On an inhale breath, you're going to step out to the right. Big breath. Just focus on the breath. Yeah. And as you exhale, bow forward, draw your arms back if that's comfortable. On an inhale breath, step your feet together, bring your hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. Make this easy, comfortable, no effort. If you're stepping out too wide and you have to grunt to get back in, too wide. Yeah. Inhale out. Again. Exhale, soften the knees, bow forward just to where it's comfortable. Lift the arms back just as much as is comfortable. On a big inhale breath, step everything back together. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale out. Exhale, bow. Inhale, step together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale out, opposite side. Exhale, forward. Inhale, step together. Nice, you look beautiful. Exhale. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale out. Exhale, forward. Inhale, step together. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one. Inhale out. Exhale, bow. Inhale together. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Relaxing the arms down, bringing the feet back to hip distance apart, finding ourselves in mountain pose. Mountain pose is just that automatic pose when we're standing and waiting in line or waiting for somebody or talking to somebody. Mountain pose, right? And we want to have all of our body engaged, even just standing, right? So lift your kneecaps up, take your tailbone and tuck it down slightly. Belly's gently tucking in. Shoulders are just going to reach back and down. Palms maybe forward. Belly is tucked in, yes. Chin back slightly. And relaxed. So we're not at a tension. We're just relaxed with all of our joints stacked. You know, tendency is as we're standing and talking, then we start to dump into one hip maybe. And then our body starts to get fatigued and just learn bad habits. So just coming into that mountain pose. Yeah, nice. Okay. So we're going to bring our legs out a little bit wider here. Good. You can always use your chair. The chairs should always be in front of you there, so you can always hang on to it. That's the beauty of having our chairs with us. Good. And let's just wiggle our hips side to side, feeling that stretch. That always feels good for me. Stretch on that inner thigh. And just getting some synovial fluid to move around in these hip joints, hip sockets. Yeah, good. And maybe if we let that little smile left our face, maybe we bring that back. Yeah. You should experiment when you look in the mirror. Experiment frowning. It takes, I don't know, something like 33 muscles to frown, and it takes like 2 to smile. So it's a lot less work for us to have a smile on our face. Yeah, good. And come back to center. All right, gonna come right into warrior 2 pose. So float the right toes. We'll start with your right leg up and then pivot on the heel and drop the toes. All right, so now you might feel that those right toes are straight out to the side, but let's look over and like mine are on an angle coming in. So I'm gonna scoot my toes out and see if I can come straight out with my toes. Heel in line about with the middle of the left foot. Yeah, if that works for your hips. All of our hips are different. So just find a way to be comfortable in this little wide stance. Good. Take a breath in, press down into the outside of the right foot to just slowly float the knee into a little bit of a bend. Reaching that right thigh back, right? We want to keep that knee right above the heel. That preserves that knee joint, doesn't stress it. Left arm back, right arm forward. Let's turn our head and look over to that right middle fingernail. Find your breath here. And your smile. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, see if you can soften your shoulders, your hips. Just let your hips melt down towards the floor. Yeah, just observe, where are you holding tension? And if you can't release that tension with your exhale breath, then adjust the pose. Maybe you straighten the knee a little bit. Yeah, just find that breath help you to find and soften the body. Good. And on your next inhale breath, you're going to turn and look forward again. You're going to press into your right toes and straighten the knee, coming into triangle pose. Also great for our natural glow. Take a breath in, exhale, reach those fingers to the side, to that right side of the room. You see the hips float over to the left just a little bit. And then on an exhale breath, tip over like a little teapot, bring your hand onto your thigh and gently float that left arm up as high as is comfortable. And maybe look up towards that left hand or underneath the left arm and breathe. Yeah, little micro bend in the right knee. We're not hyperextending it back, pressing down into the outsides of your feet. Find your breath and your smile. Relax those left fingers, just make them nice and loose. Yeah, take inventory of what you're gripping. Slow, long, deep breath, one more. And on your next inhale breath, see if you can reach your left fingertips up towards the sky. The body starts to float back up. float gently and slowly that left arm down. Nice. Oh, it always feels good to get those arms to relax down, right? Lift the right toes up, pivot in, and heel toe, or just step your feet to distance apart. Find your mountain pose, right? So kneecaps engaged, tailbone down, tummy tucked in, shoulders back, chin back, hands forward. There we are. Take a breath in and breathe out. Find that little smile. And we're just gonna do that. You can wiggle the hips a little bit. Let's just do a little shake here. Shake out any tension that you might have built up in that warrior triangle series. Yeah. So get yourself nice and loose, and we're gonna go into the other side. So coming back into your wide stance. Good. So every movement is a mindful movement, and it's hard for those of us that have a busy mind, like, okay, what are we gonna do next? When are we gonna go to the next thing, right? And that's the beauty of this practice too, is it helps us to be in the present moment, mindful of what's going on at this moment. Good. Here's your wide stance. How does it feel, right? Lift the left toes up now, pivot on the left heel, drop the toes down, check in, are those toes directly out? If that feels like it's too much of a crank on your hip, then bring them in a little bit, yeah. But just find your wide stance, good. And then, because nothing is, it's just as all, these are all just suggestions, right? Right arm back, left arm forward, good. Press into your outsides of your feet and soften that left knee, just to where it's completely comfortable. No tweaking, yeah. Maybe you scoot the heel in, just make any micro adjustments here. Find your warrior two, turn your head. Find that front middle right fingernail, left fingernail, and breathe. Good. Smile on the face helps us to breathe just a little more relaxed and deeper. Yeah. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths here. Just enjoying all that is right now. Good. And now on an inhale breath, you can draw your head forward, press into your left foot to gently straighten the knee, but leave a little micro bend in the knee. Take a breath in here, exhale, reach for that left wall with the left fingers. Right hips just slide back to where it's comfortable, and then pivot over. Bring that left hand onto the thigh, draw your right arm up. This side for me is a little stiffer on this arm. So just to wherever it's comfortable for you. You can be all the way up here. You can be a little bent. Good. Maybe you look up towards that right hand or underneath the right arm. Belly's tucking in. Find your breath. Relax those right fingers. Breathe. Just 2 breaths here. Everything has a beginning, a middle, which is where we are, and an end. But not to look forward or back, just be here. On an inhale breath, reach your right fingertips up to let your body float up and relax that arm down. Just let it float down, good. Yeah, and then slowly straightening that knee a little bit, always a micro bend in the knee, and then pivot those left toes in, and heel toe, and bring that, and shake it out. The end, right? The end of that pose. Good. All right, wiggle out the hips. Good. All right, coming into camel pose, which is always a really nice pose for our natural glow. Good. So we're gonna let's rock our arms, a little bit of a bend in the knee, and just rock your arms forward and back. Just loosening up those shoulders. Paying attention. So this is just a great yoga pose. Just doing this, tiny little movements for your body, whichever feels organic to your body on this very day. Good. Next time the arms float back like airplane wings. Yes, we're going to reach the arms back. Good. All right, and then we're gonna bend the elbows and see if we can bring our palms onto our sacrum. It's like holding, like you've got your back, right? It's a really nice feeling. I've got my back. And so does your higher power, your higher self always has your back. Yeah, if this is uncomfortable with your shoulders, you can relax your arms down and just clasp your hands behind your back. All right, and now just very tiny little movements. So a little micro bend in the knees. On an inhale breath, lift the heart, lift the chin, look up towards the ceiling or the sky. Good. And remain right here. Good. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, each time that you exhale, maybe you gently push your hips forward a little bit and lean your shoulders back just a little bit. Just take yourself to wherever is comfortable, opening up our front spine. Just imagine all those vertebrae on the front of the spine, getting a little bit of space. Not a lot that we do during the course of our day allows that, so take this time. Open up your lungs, your spine. Good. Smile is on the face. Breath is relaxed and deep. On your next inhale breath, or whenever you feel like it, you can slowly start to bring the head back up. Send the hips back to neutral. Good. And then just take your hands now and just slide them down past your glutes. Yeah. And roll out the shoulders. Good. And kick it out. Nice. All right. And finally, before we sit down, we're just going to do a little bit of we can make it a balancing pose. So here's where it's nice to have your chair, the back of your chair. Yeah. So that your fingers are here. And we're just going to bring those feet hip distance apart. Find that mountain pose. Boom. What's going on here? Kneecaps gently lifted, tailbone tucked. Right, belly in slightly, all this is slight, shoulders gently back, and chin just resting back slightly. Yeah, good. And now you can bring your fingertips to the chair if you want to make it more of a balanced pose, and maybe not, arms just alongside. And then we're just gonna come up and down on our heels. Lift and lower your heels. Yeah. So, on the ball of your foot, heels are going up and down. Good. Maybe it's slow, maybe you do one heel at a time if both is not your thing today. Good. And maybe you do it a little quicker. Find a spot to stare at. Yeah. And just pump your heels up and down as quickly as you can. You're soon going to start to feel your calves, strengthening our legs, getting our heart rate going a little bit. Sending the signal from our body to our brain to increase our bone density, dump some calcium into the bones, body. Yeah. Smile on the face. Just 10 more seconds. You can do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. How simple is that? You might want to kick your lower legs out and wiggle them around a little bit. Yeah, get them nice and loose. Get those calves back to being loose. Good. All right. Come back to mountain pose. Yes, good. Automatically. Yeah. Take a nice big breath in. Smile on the face. Lion's breath it out. Another breath in, open wide, relax. Good. All right, let's take a little walk back to the front of our chair. We're gonna sit down through chair pose, chair to chair, right? So the chair's right behind you here. You can feel it with the back of your knees or your legs. Yeah. Take a breath in here, and on an exhale breath, start to send your hips back. So those toes are forward, feet are about hip distance apart, hands on the thighs. Yeah. And now you're gonna press into your heels. As you press into your heels, you're gonna feel your thighs engage. And when those thighs engage, it protects this knee joint here. Yeah, if not, if we're just sitting, it's a lot of torque on our knees. Yeah, and so sending those hips further back, pressing into the heels. Maybe you can hold on to the front of your chair. And at some point, just allow your hips to float down. Yeah, again, every movement's a mindful movement. And we're so many times not even aware of what we're doing wrong constantly. And then that starts to cause pain in certain areas. And sitting and standing is one of those places. Yeah. Good. All right. Take a nice big breath in and let it go. Good. And then we're going to just grab behind our right knee here. Good. Available to you. You're just going to lift your knee up just to where it's comfortable. And we're going to just take that knee and make little circles. And if this is not comfortable for you and you don't have a nice straight spine, keep the toe on the floor and just rock the body, that knee side to side, that leg. Yeah, just getting into, and then let's reverse. If you have your leg up, reverse. And just try to feel that movement in your hip, your femur into your ball, the hip socket. Yeah. And I'm just gonna do a little hip opener. So if you can cross that right leg onto the left, yeah, right above the knee, that's fine. Or here, always that's an option. Sometimes even the side of the right foot on top of the left shoelaces is a little bit of a wider opening. Yeah. And let's all get a nice tall spine. So you're either crossed at your foot or across your ankle, or you're up here. Lift your spine, lift your chin up slightly. Good. And let's just rock forward and back with our upper body, keeping the spine straight and just massaging and getting into that right hip joint. Great. And then next time that your body comes forward, go ahead and pause and just look down towards the floor. You can lift the right foot up and find a little bit of a stretch here in that right hip. Find your breath. So opening up our hips here helps us to get rid of those, the worry. So we talk a lot about getting the blood flow, but also getting the worry out of our head. Worry and fear and anxiety and all those negative emotions just drain our glow. They do. So just getting them out and being aware, first of all, and number one, being aware, oh, I am angry. Oh, I am frustrated. That's number one, right? And then it's like, where's my breath, right? What can I do here to alleviate that worry and frustration? Because, it just doesn't serve us. On an inhale breath, just let the body float back up and let the leg go. Yeah, and wiggle it out just a little bit. Wiggle your hips on your chair. Yeah, good. Let's just do the other side. So grabbing behind now this left. And inhale, lift up. And we don't want to be rounding our back to lift up, right? Or coming forward. So if that is happening, then you just keep your toe on the floor. Let's find those circles in our hip. Maybe little circles, maybe bigger ones, just depending on how you feel. Yeah. And try to keep some of the lift coming from your leg, not completely holding the whole weight of your leg. That's hard. So you're engaging that thigh. And let's just go opposite. Again, if you're on your toe, you're just going side to side. Yeah, good. And now finding your hip opener here. So left leg across the right, above the knee, maybe toes lift. Maybe outside of shoe on the foot or crossed over. Yeah, you pick. Good. Either one. Let's all lift our chest. Lift the chin. And rock the body. A nice straight spine. Just rock forward and back. Rocking feels good. It helps to soothe us. Yeah. Good. Next time you come forward, pause here. Maybe look down towards the floor. The chest drops a little closer to the leg, yeah, or the floor. Toe is lifted if you want a little more stretch. And a couple breaths here. Smile is on the face. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. As you exhale, see if you can recognize that the body softens a little bit. Yeah. On your next inhale breath, press into your toes gently. Slowly come back up. Good. And let's release the leg. Relax the arms down. Good. Feet hip distance apart. Let's come back to our airplane. So glide the arms back. Grab onto the back of your chair somewhere. Your arms are straight if that's possible. Good. Take a breath in. Lift the heart, lift the chin, reach the shoulders back, stretch the heart open for a little back bend. And as you exhale, forward bend. Now hold on to your chair and just drop your head and your body forward. Find your breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. Each time you exhale, see if you can soften forward just a little bit more. Drop the head just a little bit more. Yeah, good. Have a deep breath in. Breathe out. Next time you breathe in, press down into your feet. Slowly lift the body back up. Smile on the face. Release the arms down. Such a great job today. Let's get ready for Shavasana. Shavasana helps us to find our glow for sure, right? Body forward, scoot the hips back if you're going to remain seated. Feel free to lay down if you have that in your practice for Shavasana. Palms are up on the lap. Yeah. Let's take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, float your eyes closed. Coming into final relaxation. So just become aware of your environment and do a little tweaking here or there. If you have to wiggle around a little bit to get yourself nice and comfortable, do that. Feel free to do that. Yeah, if you're laying down, get nice and comfortable as well. And then let's come to stillness. Bring your awareness to your breath. Good. And as you breathe in, bring your awareness to your navel, gently rising. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, bring your awareness to your throat. Soft little whisper in your throat as you breathe out. Breathe in, attention to navel, rising. Breathe out with soft ujjayi, noticing the throat. And one more, breathe in, all the way. And breathe out fully. Relax your breath now. Become quiet just for this next 5 minutes. Just be here. And let's spend a few minutes or a few seconds just digging for feelings, like negative feelings that might be locked up inside of you, whatever that is. Fear of something, frustration, worry, judgment, whatever it is. Loss, just feel that emotion. Feel how that feels. And let's take a deep breath in and let it go with a big smile on the face, or just a gentle smile. Imagine all those emotions floating out onto your exhale breath and dissipating. Decluttering your heart and your mind. Let's take another deep breath in. Hold it and let it go. And then imagine any last bits of that negativity just float out into the ether. uncovering your authentic self. For we are peace, and we are joy, and we are contentment. Relax the body, head and shoulders, arms, chest and hips and legs, feet and toes. Take a gentle breath in and relax more. Smile on the face relaxes all the muscles of the face. Just accept where you are at this moment. Acceptance is the answer to all of our problems today. Bring your awareness to any thoughts and just allow them to be. They're just thoughts. Thoughts never help us to solve problems. So let them just dissipate on each exhale breath. Relax. Nothing to do, no place else to be, but right here. Bring your awareness to how you feel in the moment. Just imagine a glow all around your body, all around your head. Beautiful energy that you're emanating out of your body. Your glow has returned. Gentle smile on the face. Feel free to remain here if you'd like. And if you slowly, if you'd like to begin to make your way back into the space and time. Take a little bit deeper breath in and let it go. Any last bits of those negative emotions, float away. And gently begin to wiggle the toes and wiggle the fingers. And just start to sway the body side to side. If you are lying down and you're choosing to come out, you can bend the knees, roll over onto one side. And then we're going to slowly make our way back into just a nice, quiet space. We're going to float our hands into prayer position and rest our thumbs onto our heart. Spine gently tall. Certainly a gentle little smile on the face. And take a nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, relax the whole body. The forehead gently drop down. I'm closing practice today with this. Practice faith. Faith is realizing that you will always get what you need at the right time. When you're feeling ready and complete. Let's gently slit the eyes open, let some light in very slowly. And then gently begin to flutter the eyes. And lifting your head. Thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself today. For those that I can see, you have a little natural glow to you. Yeah, we have that all the time, and we don't have to spend billions of dollars to get it, unless you want to. Have a lovely rest of your day and week. Namaste. Thank you, everybody, for being here.